Alright, another quick video about this PC. I did wind up switching out this CPU fan. This was the original, and this little skinny one right here was off of the other motherboard, this little heatsink right here. And it quieted it down a lot, but it also raised the temperatures a little bit by maybe, you know, a good 7 degrees. This fan right here was actually keeping the CPU at a ridiculously cool temperature of like 29 degrees. So I had a little bit of time, or a little bit of, you know, leeway as far as like the temperatures go. But what I want to do right now is I want to go into the BIOS and poke around in there just to show you guys exactly what I'm working with. Maybe, you know, some of you guys can give me some pointers on what settings I need to do and to overclock this CPU, because right now I'm having a little bit of trouble with it. Like I said, I'm a very amateur overclocker, so what I've been doing is pretty much just digging around in here and trying to find some things. So if you go into jumper free configuration, here's the overclock profile right here. So we're at overclock is at 10%, the automatic deal. If I switch this to manual, I can change the reference clock, and I can overclock the PCIe. So put that back on auto. The multiplier. This processor is locked, so it's only going to go up to 15 anyways. There's the 15 at 3 gigahertz. So here's the processor voltage. This is what's kind of bugging me right here, is that all I can do is go 50 megavolts, 100 millivolts, excuse me, 100 millivolts or 150 millivolts. I wish there was better, you know, increments, but I guess 50 millivolts is half a volt. I'm not actually sure. I should look that up. Here's the processor, Northbridge. They got the same settings in here. So the HT link frequency. I don't know what should be switched on this hyper transport, if anything. Let's see, 200 megahertz up to 2000 megahertz. I don't know what that is. And I've looked on the internet and there's just nobody given much information about overclocking this board, unfortunately. The link width. The hyper transport link will run at this width. 4-bit, 8-bit, 16-bit. I have no idea what that setting is for. Memory clock. So down here is our memory timings and voltages. Clock mode, manual. Oh my god, these kids are screaming their butts off. Just a second. Okay, I'm back. Freaking kids. The DRAM timings. DCT 0, DCT 1, or both. And now the memory overvoltage. Oh, the overvoltage can't even be messed with. And the chipset overvoltage, that's pretty much the last thing, and it's the 50, 100, 150. So it actually seems to me to be a somewhat limited BIOS, and that kind of makes sense since it's not the, you know, overclocking chipset. I'm kind of bummed. Here's the CPU configuration. We might as well look at that. I know that a lot of people say cool and quiet should be disabled when you're overclocking, but other people say it doesn't really matter. Look at this ECC configuration. Am I able to run ECC RAM? I think I can. Check it out. ECC mode disabled. Basic, good, super, max, user. Let's go to max. Oh, it actually does say DRAM ECC enabled. That'd be kind of cool if I could use ECC RAM. because it's cheaper most of the time. Alright, memory configuration, bank interleaving, auto. I just don't know what any of this is, you know. Channel interleaving, enable clock to all DIMMs. Should I have the clock enabled to all DIMMs? I don't know. Memory clock tri-state, C3. They don't really give you much. I wish they actually explained what this stuff is over in the side over here for newbies. TCT unganged mode. That's another thing, is that this unganged mode. Should it be ganged or unganged? My air conditioner just kicked on in the house and you guys can hear it in the garage now. So that's my cue to end this video. Hopefully some of you guys can give me some pointers, because I'm a bit lost.